Hi, it's Kathy. Wanted to talk with you today about something that's been on my mind actually for the last 24 hours. And that is the conversation that companies are having with their customers and their clients. It came up today at Rotary. We had the opportunity to see Congressman Will Hurd. He was our program speaker for today. And you know, you watch him. He's been doing a lot of live stream and Facebook Live, but he's also inherently a very friendly kind of guy, very no nonsense, very purposeful. And no matter what you think about his position and what he's doing up in Washington, it's great to watch him speak because you felt like he was actually sitting across the table from you. A nice meal, great conversation, adult beverages. It was that kind of feeling about how the conversation, and a lot of great information. It was very beneficial for everybody that was in the room. Then last night, actually yesterday afternoon, we had our first Business Hero San Antonio workshop, and we were talking about emails and how to write them and write them quickly and effectively, even when you don't know what to say. And one of the revelations that one of our attendees had was, and he was so enthused about it, was now he's going to be able to write conversationally, talk about things that are relevant to the people that he is trying to serve. He's doing a fabulous job of serving, and now he can take it up a notch or 2 or 20 because of that conversational tone. It almost brings me to tears. And I will tell you this, I have been waiting for decades for marketing to become more friendly, more welcoming, more inviting, not so pushy, and be more, hey, come on in. Just like you would do if you had a store. Come on in. Let's check. What are you looking for? What are you checking out? And really sharing great information with you, and using the conversational tone to help that consumer solve the problem, because we're all consumers, right? And we all you know what I'm talking about. Every single day, all the noise that happens, and now it doesn't have to be that way. And for so many businesses, so many business owners, so many people who are, even serving large corporations, now you can actually conversationally talk with somebody who you were meant to serve, one way, shape, or form. Even if you are IT or HR in the back office operations, everybody is meant to serve that consumer in that business. Otherwise, you wouldn't have that business. Let's just get real, right? And when you talk about the most effective use of your time, money, and resources, it makes it so easy when even if somebody's uncomfortable about the problem that they're trying to solve, to be able to give them a sense of, hey, I understand where you're coming from. We've got, people deal with this every day. And this question or, problem you're trying to solve, challenge you're trying to take care of, solution you need, yeah, we do it every day. And helping people understand that you've got their back. So it's that responsiveness, it's that dialogue, it's the social skills, right? That everyone, it's fabulous when you've got that emotional intelligence acting in your marketing. So I will tell you this, I have always wanted to be an activator of this kind of thing, making it to where marketing is much more relevant in the world and not pushy. None of that stuff. And so I didn't know how. I didn't know how to go ahead and make that happen in the world. And then a year ago last February, I got this challenge. You're going to write a book. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. No, I'm not. I have no need to write a book. I don't want to write a book. It's going to take too much time. All these, and I was terribly resistant. Absolutely so. And then I got that this is a way that I can serve you, that I can serve the world, that I can actually get out the message of why I'm on this world, to help people do better marketing, right? And at the same time, I needed to do it on my terms. I needed to use my voice so I could provide readers value, because otherwise that book is not going to be read. And I'm an avid reader, and I will even set down books. So I wanted to make sure that you got value. And so I wanted to not use any marketing lingo. Fabulous. I didn't do it. There's no marketing lingo in my book. And because I didn't want to have that in the book, because business decision makers don't like marketing lingo. It's confusing. It's obtuse. It's even when you're talking about metrics, it's like, just say what it is, right? I wanted to keep it short so you would read it, because otherwise, why would you pick up the book? You've got too many things to do anyway. I wanted to make it easy to understand, so you can easily go ahead and see where the value is. And even by chapter 3, if you're not seeing the value, then you're not really in business, right? I'm just going to say it there. I also wanted to make it a why-to book, because a how-to book doesn't make sense. Not in this day and age, especially with all the marketing technologies advancing and changing so much very rapidly. And admittedly, I didn't want to write the book over and over again over a period of time. I also wanted you to get it for free. I have handed out so many free copies. We had the free Kindle version for a while. People are getting it on Kindle Unlimited. I wanted to get it to you for free. So one, you could know about it. Admittedly, you could know what I do, because so much of the time people didn't know what I do for a living. And then also I wanted to make it to where you could go ahead and share the book with your friends who are still wondering, okay, so why isn't my marketing working as well as it could be? And admittedly, it doesn't matter if you're a small business, medium business, large business, corporate, Fortune 500, Fortune 100 company. Believe you me, they all have the same problem in the effectiveness of the marketing working. And so I wanted to let you know, we're celebrating over here, a little thing. Actually, it's not a little thing. It's not a little thing, because I wrote a freaking book. Something that I would never have thought that I would be doing, that I would have any interest or capability of doing. And it's celebrating this week, it's 1 year anniversary of being a free Kindle bestseller in the consumer behavior category, which is something that I did not even imagine could happen. And it happened. And it's amazing that this book is so well received. And in celebration of that, starting on Friday, just want to let you know, I am having a sale of the free Kindle book. It's not going to be free, sadly enough. They won't let me do 2 different types of promotions on Kindle. But you'll be able to get, and your friends will be able to get, the Kindle version for 99 cents starting on Friday the 25th. And then it'll go up every 38 hours $1 until it gets back to the regular price of $4.99 at the end of the month. So I wanted to let you know that we're going to be celebrating that way. And I'd like to ask you for a favor. So you've read the book, or it's sitting there in that pile that you want to read, or it's sitting there collecting dust and you're going to have to find it. Okay, I'm going to challenge you. Find it. And I would love it. In fact, if you would be willing to share an Amazon review of the book and why you like the book, I would be eternally grateful. And you would also be doing a benefit for those people who are curious as to why they should read this book, because we always look at those reviews, right? And definitely feel free to go ahead and share with your friends that they could get an electronic copy of the Kindle version, and this is the time to do it. They limit those sales, and so this is the time to go ahead and get that special offer from me. Last but not least, even if you didn't like the book, even if you thought that some pieces and parts of it, no, it's not. That's not right. From your perspective, I'd like to know, because I really appreciate feedback, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, because I want to make the next book even better. And I'm pulling together lots of interesting thoughts on that. So thanks for celebrating with me. Thanks for being a part of the conversation. Thanks for choosing wisely the companies that you do business with and selecting them based upon who they are in addition to what they do. And I hope you have a fabulous weekend.